Hey guys, this is Cuber Critic, and today I'm going to be giving a very exciting review about the FangShi illusion. Now, for those of you who did not see my other video about this cube, this is exactly the same as the original Shuang Ren. The only difference is that they have a different look, different feel, and what I'm really excited to tell you guys about is the performance. Now, I do think they might have made some minor alterations to this cube that made it better than the original Shuang Ren, but I will be talking about that as we progress. To give you some history, I have given this cube about 3 to 4 weeks to work with, and I think that I've got a lot of exciting things to tell you about this cube. But we're going to go ahead and go into the corner cutting. As you can see, this is just remarkable. You can see how far I'm going into the actual cube. I go to 45 and then I go past 45 and it still cuts very smoothly, and I find that to be very, very nice. Now you can see right there it locks up when it gets past a certain point, but I think that is so far of a degree of a point that you don't really need to have to worry about it ever popping or locking on you. The reverse corner cutting is just as wonderful. You can see that if you reach a certain point, it doesn't lock up on you, but it actually goes the opposite direction. So I think that is a very, very nice thing to have, and I've never had it lock up on me. And I hope other cubing companies will put that into consideration and try to improve their cubes just like they did with the Shuang Ren. With the edge pieces, there is nothing different about this cube and the Shuang Ren because they are exactly the same. The only difference that you'll notice is that it's white and the other one is black. If you can see that there are 2 lips on this cube, and what that does is that allows it to lock in with the corner pieces and the center pieces, and that ensures that the edge piece will never pop out. And I've never had this pop out before, and I'm very, very happy about that, because that was the problem that I did not like with the FangShi or any other Diane cubes or other speed cubes that people use. The only difference is that the Shuang Ren has the cap overlaying the top of it, while the cap on the illusion actually goes inside of the cube, and it makes the cube a little bit smaller and it gives it a more flushed feeling, and I like that. With the corner piece, it is exactly the same like I told you with the edge piece. There is nothing different than it being white and the Shuang Ren being black, unless you decide to get a white version of the Shuang Ren. And I also think that they might have done a few alterations to the inside of the pieces, and I'm going to discuss why. But as you can see, that there's nothing different, and I like the holes in the middle. I don't know what they do, but if it works for them, go for it. And also, if you can see that the cap rests on top of the corner piece, as opposed to the illusion, it goes inside the corner piece and gives it a smaller, more flushed feeling. Here, I'm going to show you why I think there have been some performance changes inside the cube. Because if you remember with the last issues that we did have with the Shuang Ren, the center pieces would be able to rotate if you turn the cube a certain direction. And even though that's not so bothersome, if you tried to turn it into a picture kind of cube or something, then that would be an issue. But with the FangShi illusion, as hard as I tried without breaking the cube, I could not get the centerpiece to move. I could not get it to rotate on its own axis without you trying to maneuver it in a certain way. And as you can see, I'm trying very difficult and it's not doing it. And also that goes the same for the the corner pieces. I remember the corner pieces having that problem as well, and they do not have that problem with the illusion anymore, and I really appreciate that. Here I'm going to give you a little bit of an example solve just so you can see how well I can do it. And excuse me because I do have a camera in front of me, so my times aren't always super great when I have a camera in front of me, but I think this gives you a good idea. With cubes in the past, I've always had a few, very rare few, that actually give me the feeling of, oh my gosh, this cube feels wonderful. And the only problem that I ever had with those is that there would always be one big flaw that would always make me not want to use it anymore. But I did love the way it felt. With the FangShi illusion, it gave me all of that and no flaws on top of that. So if I were to give this cube a rating, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. And the reason why I say that is because it is literally that good. And I don't want to say it's a 10 out of 10 because I don't know if we could ever make a perfect cube. But don't jinx me on that because I would really like to see one. The only problem I did have was the color recognition, but that is also easily overlooked because of the performance, and it's something that you can get used to. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Definitely get this cube if you ever get the chance. But please comment, subscribe, and like my channel. I really appreciate the support. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. See ya!